What's going on, everybody? My name is Brad. I'm the Pittsburgh Cardboard Junkie. Excuse me, I gotta grab scissors. And today we are doing I'm gonna show you some outgoing mail, which means sales on eBay. And I'm gonna show you some stuff that I received. One thing I bought off some guy on Facebook. Kind of regretted it after I bought it, but I kind of got a little trigger happy. The other two, I believe, are from eBay. And then I have one item I got that my son actually opened, but he thought it was for him, but it was actually for me while I was away, so I wasn't able to be here to tell him that that's not yours, it's mine. So, but we'll still open it, and I'll show you what I got. So that was an Amazon buy. So, let's do the outgoing stuff first. So I sold that VCR unit. It was DVD recorder or whatever, and it ended up getting shipped back. Well, from the same guy, I got this thing. It's a Sony Walkman, still in the case. It's never been opened. You can tell it's still sealed. And believe it or not, these are very valuable. I sold this. I was able to sell this for $110, and I believe there's shipping. I believe I got shipping on it too. Let me open this up and see here. I just want you guys to know what you're getting into if you decide you want to resell. I recommend for anybody who has a full-time job to just do it as a side hustle. To think you're going to do this and you're going to be able to quit your job and have, it's just not going to happen. So Harry Tornado actually has been talking about it a lot lately, how, a lot of their help's from YouTube, so like YouTube kind of made them a little bit famous in this circle of people. I mean, they get a lot of views on their videos, so they get paid for that. And because they have a lot of followers, their Whatnots does well. So if you don't know what Whatnot is, it's like a live auction you can do on video. It's an app. But if you don't have followers, you could go on there and have nice stuff. But if there's only 3 people in your room because nobody knows who you are, then you're not going to make any money. Everything's going to sell cheap. So, that's the benefit of them becoming kind of YouTube famous. And kudos to them. I give them a lot of respect. I still think they're hustlers. I don't think they're but a lot of their sales are from people that follow them. And that's great because they build an audience for themselves. They did it on their own. It's not like anybody handed it to them. But I just want to make this clear to you what I pay. This was something I got for free. So actually, 2 of the 3 items that I sold 3 items total since the last video I did. 2 of them I got for free, and the one, I'll explain it to you whenever I get to it. So let's see what I sold them for. So selling, so this item here, I sold for $110 and got $11 shipping on it, so that's pretty good. I already found a box for it. It's a box. I just received something in that box. I think my son got a transformer, and it fits in there nice, perfect. Tape it up, weigh it, print the label, done. Okay, the next item. This is the item I paid for. So what this is there's 2 handles, razor handles in there, and there's 14 razor blades. These are Harry's. I switched razor companies. I go with Jeremy's razors now. So I just decided, since I'm using a different razor company, I'll just sell these. I'm sure there's people out there that are still using Harry's that could use them. So I figured I'll list them and see what happens. I listed them for $25, and they sold for $18 with $5.50 shipping. I'm pretty sure I can fit all these in a standard size padded envelope and just ship them out like this. Maybe even keep them in the bag. So that'll probably be about right where, maybe it'll be a little more. Maybe I'll lose a little bit on it, but whatever, it's okay. But I'm just trying to recoup some of what I spent on Harry's over the years. The last thing is really heavy. Okay, so what we have here is, I don't even know if I want to take it out, but I will take it out. Okay, so what we have here is, I actually, where I went to church, there was this guy that was coming to my church, and he was like a scientist. So he, let's do that. He, said, hey, he heard I was a bowler. He's like, I have a bowling ball. It's never been used. Would you be interested in it? I said, sure. Well, he brought it in, and it's a 16-pound bowling ball. I throw a 15, even though I'm a big guy. And I asked several people, is it okay to have, use this ball and keep my 15? They're like, I wouldn't switch weights because it changes your throw motion, it changes your speed, it changes a lot of things. So they said, just stay at the 15. So I listed this on eBay. Originally, I think I did it for $100. And then, as a month go by, I dwindle my prices down. So every month every day I go in there, and anything that's close to being, expiring, like the 30-month thing for buy it now, I'll reduce it by $5 or $1, 50 cents, depends on what the price is. So this I probably reduced for 3 or 4 months. It got all the way down to $85, and somebody bought it. I think they made an offer, actually. I think it was listed for 90, maybe possibly 90, and they made an offer for 85, and I took it. This actually sold one other time. Well, there was an offer, but the weight wasn't right, I believe. So I had to reconfigure it. That was the Guns N' Roses thing. I sold. Never mind, that wasn't this. But anyways, so that's a 16-pound bowling ball. So you can imagine that's going to be pretty heavy. But it sold for $85, and I got $30 shipping. So I'm not 100% sure if that's going to cover it, but I'm going to say that I checked it. So I'm pretty sure it's going to cover the cost of shipping because I looked into it. So I got to grab a package. Okay, I already got it. Where do the other ones go? Okay, there they are. Okay, so now let's go to the stuff that I received. And good news, guys, I got my brace off my leg, so I'm now a free man. I guess in 2 months I'll be fitted for another brace. The doctor even said, like the one Tom Brady wears. So I told my wife I'm now to refer to as the GOAT. As much as I hate the man, I have to admit he's the greatest quarterback ever. I don't really like him too much, though. Okay, so this here is a Minka Fitzpatrick autograph. It's not a rookie because, of course, he's in a Steelers uniform. So the story behind this is that my daughter asked me if I had any Minka autographs. And I have a couple. And I said, you know what, Nina, I'll buy a few. I'll lay them all out in front of you and just pick one because she wants one for her boyfriend for Christmas. And I don't think he's a subscriber, so I don't have to worry about it. So, that's one of the ones I bought. So I might get to keep it. I might not. It depends on which one she picks. Okay, so next, I think there's another Minka in here. I'm pretty sure. Next we have, so I actually have some packs to open. I'm going to do a separate video for that because I'm trying to keep my videos shorter. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do that a little different. I think I'm going to open all the packs off camera, and then I'm going to just go through them, like not look at them, just like open them so that you don't deal with opening packs. And it's not like I'm doing a break; they're for me. All right, this is a Mike Wallace rookie relic. So that's the same reason I bought that card. But this is the only Mike Wallace I bought. That's actually a pretty nice Mike Wallace. I believe that's his rookie year. Yeah, this is his rookie card. That says rookie right up top. So this is also for her boyfriend. So I'm gonna give her that and that. And she's gonna. I think I'm charging her $40. I'm not really making any money on it, so I'm not charging my daughter. Okay, so last but not least. This is the package of, I bought stuff, well, this is not the last because I have another package. Last cards. So I bought this off, this is a Facebook purchase. Guy did like a fire sale, and he just kept posting cards, and anything you were interested, all you had to do is say claim, and then you got the card, and then at the end of the thing, you had to divvy up with him. So it wasn't really an auction, he was just kind of naming prices, and then you would just say if you wanted it or not. So I think most of these I paid couple bucks for, $2-3. They're all Najee Harris's. They're all rookie cards. Oh, he didn't top load them all. That's a little ignorant. He just top loaded the one on top, one on bottom. Looks like there's 2 top loaded on the bottom, and then the rest are just in penny sleeves. I guess that makes sense. It's the same thing I would do probably if somebody bought a lot of cards, LOT. Like off of eBay. Sorry, it's taking me forever to do this. Okay, so the first one's a green mosaic. Najee Harris. They're all Najee Harris rookie cards. And he put, at least he used the blue tape. I used the green frog tape for mine. I wish you wouldn't have done this. The penny sleeve is pretty much ruined. Man. I don't like the way he packaged it, I'll tell you that much. I'd rather him put them in a case, and that's what I do. I put them in a 15 card little case. All right, next we got a select. These are just all base rookie cards. I don't think there's, well, the green one's not, but it's not numbered or anything. Now, optic. These are all, there's another one of those select, same select that I showed you before. Then we got 3 optic rated rookies. They're just all base. Then we got turbo, is it turbocharged? Yeah, turbocharged insert from select. Then there's another variation select card. Seems like every rookie has a couple variations in that set. It's kind of strange. And the other 2 top-loaded cards, I think, are the more expensive ones. This is, I guess, orange. Orange something. There's so many different variations. It's a cool-looking card. And then the last one, I think this was the most expensive out of all the cards that I bought. It's also not numbered, so none of these were numbered. And then that's like, I guess, is that a variation rated rookie? I would think maybe it is, because that's different than the other rated rookies I have. So, I don't know. So, a couple of Najees, and, a lot of people are kind of ragging on Najee right now, and I don't really think it's warranted. I think our offensive line's awful, and I think people need to stop blaming him, because what's he supposed to do? He's not Barry Sanders, just put it that way. I mean, I don't know why anybody would expect him to be. He's not that kind of running back anyways. He's more of a, I always save these pieces of cardboard. Don't touch those. You can reuse them. He's always been kind of more like a Derrick Henry. I'm not saying he's as good as Derrick Henry. Don't try to say that. But I'm saying he's more of a body build like Derrick Henry, a bigger back, bruiser. Maybe someday he could be as good as Derrick Henry, but he of course is not. I also found these the other day when I was going through old cards. So I found a Derrick Henry rookie and Joey Bosa. I got to get those in the top loaders and just get them in my lookup box. I don't even know what they're worth. I know that running backs and like defensive players, rookie cards really don't hold great value like a quarterback, but to somebody, that Derrick Henry card might be rare. I don't know. Okay, so the last thing I got from Amazon. So just to make things perfectly clear with you. Oh my God, I said perfectly clear with you. I am a nerd. And I've always been a nerd. But I was also a jock in high school. I wasn't like a popular kid or anything, but most people knew who I was. I was an offensive lineman. So, I'm sure after the games, all the football players would go party. I came home and watched Star Wars or probably something else science fiction-y, or was doing something nerdy, I'm sure. I wasn't really a comic book kid, though. But this was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. I think this is actually from the newer series. And I didn't realize it was this big whenever I ordered this. But I got a Voltron, and I already have another Voltron. He's smaller. He's like the regular size Funko. I did not even read that this was a bigger Funko. But I think I paid $17 for this. So I have a decent Funko Pop collection. I used to collect a lot more than I am now. In the past, I used to do. I actually did Game of Thrones for a little bit because I'm really into science. I'm into sci-fi fantasy shows. Like I love Lord of the Rings, stuff like that. I was doing Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, and then I would grab any 80s cartoon characters I could find, because that's like my wheelhouse. So I like Ninja Turtles, Voltron, Transformers, G.I. Joe, anything like that. So one day I realized I will never accomplish Game of Thrones. There's so many. I will never accomplish Walking Dead. There's so many. I will never accomplish Star Wars. There's way too many. So I was like, I need to find a way to slim it down. So I will buy an 80s Star Wars. Like we're talking old school. And every once in a while I'll buy a newer one. Because I have Mandalorian ones and stuff like that. So I still like it, but I'm saying I'm not I actually pursue the 80s cartoons is my thing. So I have Lots. I think I have almost all the GI Joes. I have most of the Transformers, I believe. I have Voltrons. I have a Mega Man, which is 80s. It's a video game, 80s video game. I have a few. I have a few others. What are some other ones? I can't even think of them. Well, anyways, well that's the end of my incoming and outgoing mail. So overall, it was a good day because the Walkman sold for 110, the bowling ball sold for 85, and those razor blades sold for 18. So 220 bucks roughly. You know, after shipping and fees, I'll probably only make about 150 bucks, maybe, maybe a little more than that. Wait, because 80, so I'm only making 50 on the bowling ball. By the time I ship the Walkman, 100, so that's 150, and then the razors I'll probably make 15 bucks by the time I ship them. So yeah, I mean that's not bad. That's not bad for a side hustle. I mean an extra almost $200 in my pocket. Of course, I do a 50-50 split with the money. I do 10% to the church. Actually, it's not 50-50. It's 40-40-10. And then 40% of that goes towards reinvesting, like buying product. And then the other 40% goes towards end of the year because I save all the money. And at the end of the year, if I'm good on taxes with my regular income, then I just put that right into our income flow. Say, here, honey, I made $4,000 extra this year. We can use this to buy something nice or a piece of furniture that we need, or we can just use it for bills, whatever we need it for. And that's my idea here because I'm getting to play with a little bit of the money and then I'm saving some of the money. So, you know, that's all I have for you today. So what kind of Funko Pops do you collect? Leave a comment in the comment section. Hey, leave a like. And if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe and share the video even maybe. You know, I appreciate everybody that's a subscriber. I appreciate everybody that's here. Thank you for watching. God bless and have a good day.